So we got the serpent. Wow. Okay, so to those who have been watching my channel for years now, you notice that I always have guys at control number 5. Why? Because control number 1, well, to me, control number 1 is your main army. So I just put them at the 1. I'm nearsighted, so it's very hard for me to look for these guys in the long run. So I like grouping them. So we always start the game with 4 footmen, and these guys are fodder. So they're, some people, they like upgrading these at first, but my priority is to grow my base and have them die first, just so I can buy time. So once I make a peasant hut, I usually toggle it in the rice pad. Rice pad, is that right? And have all of them gather rice. I immediately assign 1 or 2 peasants to start watering, and depends on the clan. If it's serpent, I normally go for the musketeers because I'm gonna go for the defense mode. If it's for the Lotus clan, definitely the tower, because I can defend my base with the lightning strike. If it's the wolf, still the tower because of the power of the ballista. So watchtower placement, and the dragon, sometimes tower, sometimes building.
Yes.
For the watchtower, I always place them near pathway, but it doesn't really matter. I know a lot of AI and a lot of people would place them near paddy field, but I just feel like it's, building code. You should not have tall structures where other people could potentially suffer if it collapses, or there are hazardous well, what do you call this, repercussions. No, I just don't like it. A lot of people do this, right? They twist their buildings. They twist and churn it, but I kind of don't like the idea, because if you tilt it too much, then either it's crooked or it's not aligned to any of the other buildings. So I just prefer them facing me, just so if I scroll my mouse, the landscape looks nice. But it's not always the case. So have 2 people water until you are able to buy a well, unless you're a wolf clan, where you can immediately buy one. So definitely this map is an open map. It's not the kind of map that I would go for, which is always aligned to tower defense. So we have to train people.
Yes,
Everyone knows this. So T is for it's your guide. So that's the skill tree, technique tree. No, this is not a skill tree. This is the training tree. Technique, skill, and tech. I've memorized this a long time ago. I'm just tired of looking at it, so I don't use it. A lot of people also ask me why I like training a lot of units in uniform, why I don't like mixing them all together. Well, the only reason is just to achieve uniformity, and they look cute when they're gathered together as one unit. So from time to time I click 5 and I see if everything's okay, and I start building the rest of the buildings. For bases with elevated terrain, it allows me to secure more kills while the enemy is going around a curve. So I immediately teach my musketeers the sniper shot. But this is not one of those days. This is just a demo. So, but just for the sake of it. I have a recent video with the blast shot, which is this. So it doesn't have a sniping effect, but it has an exploding effect. And I think it's cool. I'll be doing that today. I'll be doing that today, but I built something else. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I have no idea if I'm gonna win this game. Look at me. Okay, what else? Ah, geishas. So, you know what? I feel like the dragon geishas, I can't decide which one is dumber, if it's the dragon geisha or the serpent geisha, but definitely something that I think anyone would agree on is that the Lotus Channeler is the strongest among all of the geishas. They're the most useful, and they're cool. We have three. I'm going to die. My team is dying. They have Ronins. Oh God.
Victory. Yes.
Are they going to? Oh, they're going to attack me. So you've been seeing me using these toggles. This is to check a location. This is to attack a location. So normally when I play with AI, I play with AI because the Zen version is glitchy on my laptop. I think there are settings that I need to read about, but I really haven't had the time to do so. So I've been playing the original one, which I love so much because I find that some movement and action is slower with the Zen version. So come on, just shoot him. Oh, anyway, where was I? Yeah, so I like playing with AI because I can't play with my friends. Not all of them have the original Battle Realms game. Stables. I don't have a tavern, of course.
With great haste.
So basically, this cannoneer did nothing to help me.
My sights.
I'm just gonna train some of them in sniper shots, just so I can help push. One trivia I can share. I'm not even sure if it's a trivia anymore. But in case you didn't know, you can put geishas on top of the watchtower, and the range would allow her to heal allies around her. This is especially helpful for serpents, because if you have a necromancer, the geisha always tends to roam, and she searches for zombies to heal. And even if you press O or N, or if you try to command her to stay put, she would really roam and look for injured allies. So recently, I figured out that putting her on top of a watchtower is a smart thing to do. This game never gets old, and I really like it. I really like it. Well, let me share a quick story about Ed, the maker of Battle Realms. This started back in 2012. It was a long time ago. I was working for a financial company in the US, though I'm physically in the Philippines, but I used to have business with them, and there was a time when I got so tired of my work and I wanted to quit. I wanted to do something else, but I ended up playing Battle Realms again after a long time, and I thought of messaging Ed. I looked him up. I learned a lot, and I found an email. And this is a pretty old email that I'm sure he doesn't use anymore. Um, I sent him, I think it was 8 paragraphs of Battle Realms content, and ideas, and feedback, and even bugs to report. And he graciously replied the day after. And I remember it clear as day. I was so happy, and I was so happy because he was so gracious about it. Because a lot of people, you know, oh my God, we don't have water. A lot of people who are big, right? They seem unapproachable, but in Ed's case, he's very kind, friendly, he's smart, and he really values the game. He values the community. He loves the game, the people, and the lore, the world, the team. Everyone was involved in making Battle Realms. That's why, you can see the detail. You can see the minds of the people who are behind this, and it's wonderful. I think it's magical. Turn on the snipes. I think they're coming.
Point and shoot.
Some guys are coming over.
With pleasure.
You have to say hi to them. So ever since we've been exchanging emails. I took a break for a few years after I was assigned somewhere else, but
Point and shoot.
we reconnected a few years back,
With pleasure.
and I'm still asking if there's a new installment of Battle Realms. I would love to hear about it because, I mean, I would love to support the game if there is. I mean, if there's a fundraising involved or whatnot. I think this game deserves so much love.
Moving.
Okay, so enough about Battle Realms. Well, I mean, we're still playing, but
Like a bullet.
I've been thinking of doing a tournament. I've also been thinking of uh, like printing shirts, but not sell it, just give it away uh, to people, because I've been reviewing my channel lately and I saw that a lot of views are coming from. I'm physically in the Philippines. I'm Filipino, but a lot of views are coming from Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, um, Brazil, United States, um, and a lot of other countries, India, and I realized that people still resonate with the game, and I'm just so happy whenever I meet people or whenever I see how people still respond to the game. I can't help but think that the game needs help. I hope that the hype for the game returns in one way or another. I mean, back when Battle Realms Zen was launched, back then it was crazy. Like a lot of people felt nostalgia, um, and they just went crazy about the game. I played with people that I haven't played with for a very long time. People meaning my friends, and some office mates, and but now they stopped again because of course hello PS5 and Nintendo Switch and other competitors. Oh, and please, to those people who are asking, there is no mobile version for Battle Realms. I don't think it's possible to have it on the phone. Also, there's no Battle Realms 2 officially. Like, there's no Zymoth's Journey or anything along those lines. Not yet. I mean, I hope the devs have a continuous story to support this universe, but I think funding is a big concern. Another is reception. If people still want to play strategy games at this time. But in all honesty, I think the newer generation has to learn and embrace strategy-based games because it's something that really whacks up your brain. You have to make wise decisions to win. Okay, so when placing watchtowers, I prefer having them as a perimeter wall, rather than putting them all near the peasant hut, which I feel is weird, like this one. Like, I understand, but I also don't. So, okay, it's best if I. Okay. Now we're going to attack. I'm going to ask my ally to attack, and I'm just gonna back him up with all of these musketeers. I think we're enough to end this game and finish the base. I hope you guys are enjoying my my content today. It's very different from what I used to do. This is more interactive. This is because I want to share my thoughts while playing. I think I may have mentioned that I am considering streaming, but it hasn't really materialized yet. Though I have the equipment, it's more of the willpower to do it and the commitment. So what I do is I record, get ready. When I play Battle Realms, it's not a daily thing. So what I do is, on a free day, when I don't have work and have nothing else to do, I play Battle Realms for 10 hours, 8 hours, and I record all of those gameplays and I just schedule them all. So in a day I can probably create 15 to 20 videos of the game, which is fun. It's always fun to do. So what's happening? I'm being finished. Oh, I see. I didn't notice the tower. So fun fact, when some of your guys die, the peasant spawn bar accelerates a bit, and you'd find that there are a lot more peasants. Look at this guy. He's just sitting there. He's a swordsman, and he's not doing anything. I think at this point, Shinja and Utara are needed. I know. Okay. Oh, yes, I did promise. Oh, we don't have rice. I did mention that I wanted to use the blast shots, but we are yet to upgrade any of them. Anyway, As far as cannoneers are concerned, of course, the cannonballs pass through units and buildings, so to me, it's always going to be okay. Utara is very interesting. She strikes, she stuns enemies that strike her, or that she strikes. And the song is actually damaging. I remember a long time ago we tested who would win, Utara or Vayne. Definitely Utara. Who's gonna win, Utara or Ara? Definitely Utara. And get this, Utara or Gala? It's going to be Gala because she has poison, and Utara can only damage her as much. Just when Gala's about to die, she can heal herself in full recovery. So my bet would be based on how many yin the other person has before, or yin or yang before they engage, and that's going to be my basis. Okay. I think they could be sent here. Control 2. So Control 1 is for the main army. Control 2 is for the backup army. So I normally assign the tower wreckers or the burners, the burn brigade. The blast shots are really good against buildings. Can't say the same for shooting. Okay. They keep on spawning enforcers, so I guess this is what we need to destroy. Well guys, I think that we're about to clear this base. So again, I'd like to thank you for always tuning in. I post videos almost every day, and I try my best to sustain my behavior. So thank you for following. I hope this channel continues to grow so that we can create more content eventually. Oh, we're winning. Yay. Okay, thank you for your time and have a good day. Don't forget to subscribe. You can also share the video if you want so that we can reach other people who are also fans of the game. That's it. Thank you so much and take care.